Alright, so guys, I'll be showing you guys my way Ideate. So this is one of the tools that I'm using right now currently. So what you basically do is you'll basically send this to your pillars. So I made a video on my channel if you want to learn what your pillars are. So all you gotta do is go to this video right here. And this video is on my channel, so where I showed y'all about your pillars, so yeah. Alright, so this video is right here where you can learn about your channel identity, so you might want to go to that video. The video is right here. So leave this live stream right now and go over to this video right here, so where you can find out about your channel identity. Alright, so next thing is you want to go to Google Docs. You want to go to Google Docs. Alright, so when you're in Google Docs, by the way, alright, let me make sure that you guys can see my screen. Let me go in and fix it. Alright, let me go in and fix it. My bad. Alright, let me fix it to where you can see my screen. Alright, so I'll repeat it again. Alright, so leave the stream. Go over to this video where you can basically see your identity for your channel. Alright, next thing what you want to do, you want to go ahead and go over to this series topic validation thing. It will be on this Google Drive link. And if you go to my bio on my YouTube channel, you can see it. So if you go right here to more, you basically scroll down. And you go to right here, you open up this up. Then what you go in and do is just type this right here. You're gonna open it up, and what you're gonna see is a prompt. So you're just gonna go to here. You're gonna open it up. You're gonna go to file. You're gonna download it as a docx. All right. All right. So you're gonna download as docx, and then what you wanna do is next. You wanna make sure that you got your channel DNA. So listen to everything I'm fucking saying. Stop what you're doing right now. Listen. If you want to be on the right term to go viral. So listen to everything I'm saying. Stop what you're doing. All right, so what you want to do is you want to put everything in the results. You want to copy and paste it over here. Next thing you want to do is now you want to go to this website over. It's called flowwith.io. All right? So you're just going to go to here. You're going to upload your data here. You're going to paste it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to ask it for keywords that align with your pillar. Keywords you type into YouTube. So I'm going to go to E. And I'm going to show you how the keyword. So my camera's not even on. All right, so what it's going to do is going to start giving you keywords for each pillar. What you're going to do is you're going to basically go to here. You're going to type this keyword into YouTube. So what I mean type it, you're going to go Command C. Control C if you're on PC. You're going to go to YouTube. You're going to go to YouTube logo. And like I said, stop what you're doing and listen to what the fuck I'm saying. All that shit can wait, bro. All that shit can wait. If you're texting your bitch, that can wait. Tell her she can wait. She ain't important right now, bro. The YouTube channel is more important than anything, bro. Your YouTube channel is going to bring you money, not no bitch. Your bitch is going to leave you. All right, let's put that in see later. All right, so what I want you to do is just type in the keyword here. And then what you're going to do next is you're basically going to come to search, all right? You're basically going to come to search. What you're going to do, you're going to copy everything from this fucking screen. Do not mislead. You're going to go to here, and what you could do, too, is also... You can filter this by this month. If you want to see recently outliers, recently top performing videos in his niche, that align with this keyword. You can see right here, 2 weeks ago, 100,000 views. This could be a great title. We could basically bring the AI. So if we open this up, we can open it up right here. You can see that
a cardboard jewelry box.
No hard editing. We know that the core ID, the topic ID, is what created it. So
An engine
the topic ID is what created this fucking video. No hard editing on it. You see it. This is shitty ass video with stock footages, like I literally told y'all. No hard editing's really needed on YouTube no more, so you don't gotta stress about that. And yeah, so you see right here. So if we also what you could do is you could check the category. What I like to do is go to YouTube, go to youtube.com category checker, and you're gonna check the fucking category this fucker posted this video on. So you're just gonna go to Google. You're gonna go to category checker. You're basically gonna put the fucking URL here. You're gonna hit enter. All right. You see people in blogs, right? So this is the category of what he posted the video on, right? All right, so you have the category. We posted on people on blogs. All right, so what you want to do is, you're going to come and search. You're going to copy everything from search. Just copy everything from search. Literally copy everything from search. Copy everything from search. All right? So you're just going to copy all this text, copy all this shit, copy all it. We don't care. Just copy all of it. And yeah, we're gonna basically, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. Alright, so when you get this right here, you're gonna basically Command C, Control V if you're on Windows. All right, so next thing is you want to go back over there. You basically want to paste this. All right, so when I paste it, it's gonna create this new node. I'm just gonna paste it. I'm gonna then go back and I'm gonna filter by shorts. All right, so I'm gonna now filter by shorts. So when I filter by shorts, it's gonna now start giving us a short. So we're gonna go to filter by shorts. You can see 24,000 views 2 days ago, which we know that the core idea is what created. So if we open this up, the core idea, I'm pretty sure is what
So, I mean, this isn't really commercial grade because it's off color.
Alright, so we know the topic idea is what created this, and we see a smaller channel basically pulling views that I never had before. Because we go over to the channel, we scroll down, we scroll down. Alright, so let me hit this refresh. We scroll down, most popular. Yeah, so you see, he pulled views I never had before. So yeah, so we know the topic ideas were created. So all we just don't want to do now is copy everything from here. We're gonna copy it all from here. Command C. We're gonna now go back over there, and we now just want to paste it in this tool. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is scroll up. I'm gonna say, this is what I found in search. Convert these keywords to titles using my niche information I told you in our last tab. Alright, so I'm gonna hit enter. Alright, so what we're now gonna do is basically gonna do this, and it's gonna basically scan it, get everything running. So you see right here, it's analyzing these keywords and it's analyzing all this data we just brought it. So what it's gonna basically do now is convert this over to, so we click E. So we click E right here, we could say BC. So it's the analyst right here, so old jewelry worth search. So we just type that keyword in. So you can see right here that it's gonna basically what's working, specific brand names, ugly da. So what isn't is generic antics right here. That's not what's working. So it's now gonna basically extract us to the winning keywords of what's working and validate it to us. So we're now gonna scroll down and we're gonna basically tell it that we want you to put these keywords. I want you to give me the title I'm using. Tell me which pillar you use and title formula. A transformative title from these winning keywords. Don't reinvent the wheel. Take what work and extract it to a new angle. So I basically told y'all my videos about the angle part. So if y'all aren't watching my videos, bro, then I don't fucking know, bro. I don't fucking know, so y'all don't want a fucking girl. Alright, so we're gonna basically put this here. We're gonna hit E. And I'm gonna hit E. Now what I'm gonna do is gonna basically say your next video title is this pillar use. It's gonna basically tell us the pillar use. It gives you title from a pill. So it basically appealed this right here. So it basically use this title formula right here use. You see transform the title. So it now basically get us the title right here. So we have this whole title we could basically go through and use. So I'm basically gonna search this right here on YouTube. So I'm gonna go to Command C. I'm gonna now go to YouTube. I'm gonna go to Command V. So it basically now gave us our title. So yeah. All right. So you can see right here, it basically keeps everything that's winning. It's not going to fully reinvent the wheel. All right. So what I like to do is just go over. I like to just tell it to make the title over in 100 characters. So yeah. All right. So what I'm just going to do, make sure the title is under 100 characters. All right. Just for the sake of it. So it don't basically make it over 100 characters. So yeah, so it's now going to make sure that the title is basically under 100 characters. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to E again. You can see right here. So this is the content topic. I'm ready to make sure. All right, so what I'm going to do is just hit this right here. And I'm basically going to scroll down. I'm going to hit follow up. So I'm just going to hit follow up right here. And I'm basically going to just paste this text right here. And I'm going to just say make sure the title is under 100 characters. And yeah. All right, so what it's going to now do is basically do this right here. It's going to make sure that the title is under 100 characters. And yeah, so you can see right here. So great, I'm ready to help you create titles. So click confirmation. All right, so if the jury, yes. Yes. All right. So what I'm basically gonna do is I'm gonna just edit this. I'm gonna just edit. I'm gonna just copy everything right here from this page. I'm gonna do Command C. You could do Control V. I'm gonna now come over right here, and I'm gonna just paste it. So I'm gonna do follow up right here. I'm gonna just paste it. I'm gonna say yes. This is the data. All right. So I'm basically just gonna paste that there, and yeah. All right. So what it's gonna basically now do is try to ideate. So ideation is meaning that it's ideating it, and it's looking for a winning top performing title, but it's taking the already working keywords. It's gonna convert it over to one of our title formats, and we use one of our pillars to make the angle. So it's not gonna reinvent it fully, but yeah. All right, so we want to make sure that you're using model quality is HQ and 4.5, and yeah. All right, so you can see now, I just basically hit E, and you can see top performance structure right here. It says pattern A right here. So you can see that it basically gives us this. So analyst right here, you can see that these are our competitors. All right, so you see your best performing titles is your best new next title under 100 characters, 7 fake gold brackets worth thousands to check. So you can see if we search it right here in the Google, in the YouTube, you can see that this would be a winning one, right? So we didn't fully reinvent the wheel. We just took what's already winning. We brought it to a new angle. All right, so you can see right here, we take what's already winning. We just bring it to a new angle. So this is check yours now. All right, so 7 gold brackets worth thousands. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just smoothly go over because that looks like an AI slop title. It don't look fully like a great title. So 10 jewelries worth 10 jewelries brands becomes do a worth furniture. All right, so these are title ideas right here. So you see 10 vintage jewelries, brands, boomers, do away, worth furnitures. All right, so what we're going to do, we're just going to type this into YouTube. So we're going to go right here, type this into YouTube, and yeah. All right, so we don't see a lot of big channels come up in search copycats. That's a good sign for us. So you see right here, we only see one, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say so. As long as there's not more than 5, we're good. All right, so 1, 2, yeah, we're good. So 1, 2, and they're all winning. And yeah, so this is a great sign for us. So it's a great sign for us that we're gonna win too. All right, so what I like to do is just go over the shorts. All right, so I like to just go over the shorts. You can see that we have one right here. So you see we have one about 1 million views 1 year ago. We have one about 300K. So they're all winning in search, which is a great sign for us. So that means that we're more likely to go and win too. So also, you want to make sure that you're checking this highest views stack right here. Average views 36,000. Average subscribers 4.5K. Average age 21 days ago. So we could go ahead and use this title. So this title is more likely going to work for us for short feed. So what I like to just do is give this back to the AI. So yeah. So I'm gonna come back over here. I'm gonna just hit this tool right here, and I'm gonna go to this right here, Chase. I'm gonna now have it go ahead and create the script. So I'm gonna say create the script. Script for search, please. All right, so you guys, I got it. So it now created a script for shorts, and yeah. All right, so it now goes ahead and creates a script for shorts, and yeah. All right, let me make sure the stream is on. But yeah, I did a straight night stream for the ones who needed it for ideation, and yeah. Please. All right, so what it's now gonna do is just go ahead and create a script, and you can see that now get this wrote up script. So yeah, so you can see right here. So and now basically creates a script for short form. So you see 10 finished jewelries, brands, boomers, do away. So yeah, so what I like to do is just basically ask it is I like to just scroll down and I like to just do a follow up. Ask it so pull facts from articles on Google to make the short script. I don't want a AI slop wrote up fake ass script. I need sources, links for the description, and saying fair use, and yeah, for the script too. For the script, make it pull facts from articles. Just use one of my hook types and match it with my title for the script. Alright, so what it's gonna do is just basically go ahead and pull articles from Google, and yeah, so you see it's searching through the web, and it's basically gonna do its thing and search through the web and get its facts from Google and go in and write the script for us. So, like I said, this is way easier. This tool that I'm using is called flow.with.io, and I will be making more videos on ideation, but this is just some of the processes that y'all could use right now, and it's way easier for y'all to use. So yeah, so I turned my camera off just so y'all can see my screen, so I can make things a bit easier for y'all. So you can see, now it went ahead and wrote us up the script, so it got the facts from articles, and it's now going to basically tell us the source links of where it got everything from, so for the description, so that way we can use it for the short. So yeah, so if you like the stream, be sure to drop a like, and drop a like and drop a sub. If you don't want to, then that's cool. You go ahead about your day, up to you, however you're feeling. Yeah. All right, so what I'm now going to do is hit E, and what I'm now going to do is locate it, so I'm going to hit E. Alright, so I'm just now going to expand this right here, and I'm just going to hit E over this, hover over this, hit E. Alright, so what's now going to do is just write the script. Alright, so I'm just now asking, is the script done? So I'm going to go to follow up. Is the script done? Alright, so what it's going to do is basically let me know if the script's done, and yeah. Alright, so you see, yes, the script is actually done, so the script is rolled up. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to refresh this right here. Alright, so I'm going to hit E again, and we can see it. So it says your script is now done, so the script is done. Alright, so this is right here, so it's use trending sound right here. Post at 6 to 9 a.m. Yeah, so high engagement window search right now, 40. So yeah, we could post at 6 a.m. So if you like the stream, this is a full ideation process. I know some of y'all probably sleep, so some of y'all probably won't see the stream, but the ones who see it, and yeah. So what I'm basically gonna have it do is now basically tell me for the source links. So make me a description for the source links, and give me the script, no scenes, to copy to my voiceover 11 labs software, and give me the script you pulled from sources and source links for the description proof, so YouTube knows the script isn't slop, and humorize the script, transform it. Alright, so what I'm not going to basically do is just give it this. It's going to humorize the script and transform it, just so we don't have that generic elements onto our script, so our scripts can sound good and sound good to basically go viral. So you want to make sure you humorize the script, make sure that you tell it this, and yeah. Alright, so I'm not going to get up and I'm not going to show my face, so that way you guys can see it, so yeah. Alright, so let me go ahead and now show my face on the streams. You guys see everything, and yeah. Alright, so I'm now going to put my camera on for you guys. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this coaching session. I was only up here for about an hour to coach y'all, so it's my job, and yeah. So I'm going to be back up here and later on for tomorrow's coaching session, so make sure y'all join through that, and yeah. Alright, so I'm going to be back up here tomorrow for tomorrow's coaching session, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera on so you guys see it, but yeah. Alright, so I'm going to be back up here tomorrow for tomorrow's coaching session, and yeah. Alright, so I'm going to just go back over here. You guys can see right here, so we now have the script. So we hit E right here. If we hit E, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move my camera over so y'all can see that part. Alright, so I'm going to just move my camera over so y'all can see that part. Alright, so just give me a few seconds while I just move it over up in the corner so that way you can see it, and yeah. We're going to make things easier for y'all so that way y'all can see the screen, and yeah. Alright, so this is how I ideate, and this is how what y'all supposed to do to ideate So the whole ideation process I basically take when I'm finding ideas and make sure everything's right and it's good go right. So you see, this is a human write script. So yeah, it's a new tool that I just found out. So, and I'm showing you my whole ideation process. So yeah, you see right here, this description and this is the source links that it actually went through, and it gained all these links from. So if we go to here, we could basically we could basically uh see these links. So what I like to just do is save this to a new save this right here. So I'm gonna just go to this right here, and I'm gonna just save this as a markdown, so that way we can just open it up. And you can see everything right here, so everything's not fake. All right, so yeah, so what I'm smoothly just gonna do is smoothly just come over to here, and I'm basically gonna copy and paste this over here. So I'm gonna copy and paste this over here to our. I'm gonna just go to a notepad by the way, and there's free notes online which I gonna use. So I'm gonna just go to a notepad. That way y'all can see everything. So yeah, so I'm gonna just use this notepad right here. Alright, so I'm gonna use this notepad and y'all guys can see it. So this is the full description right here, and this is the article links. Alright, so what I'm just gonna have AI do is just have it just give me now the links, and yeah. So you can see that it gives us a script. So yeah, so I'm gonna just now just basically have it go through and just give me the script. Give me the script. Alright, so what's gonna go do is give us a script. So this is gonna give us a script right here, and yeah. So you can see that it actually pull facts from actual articles, and yeah. Alright, so your paid LM request is already in progress. Please try again later. Alright, so another error paid. Alright, so we're just gonna do is exit this. Yeah, so this is the full process you will take to do ideation, and yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna E, and you could guys see right here that I just gave us this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, give me a script, those scenes, a copy to my voiceover software. Alright, so if this happens, guys, I'm gonna just show you how to basically go through and remove it. So all you're just gonna basically do is go to the script right here. You're gonna hit E, and what you're just gonna do is let's see. So this is a script, I believe. All right. So what you're just gonna do is you're just gonna copy the script. All right, right here. You're just now gonna basically go over to. All right. So you're just now gonna go over to ChatGPT. So we can use ChatGPT. You're just basically gonna tell ChatGPT to remove the scene. So what I like to do is go to here, and I'm also just gonna just click this H right here. I'm gonna just click this H, and this is what I would do. So I'm using this tool for the day for ideation, but you could log out of it if a trial runs out. You could use a temporary email to create unlimited accounts on it. So yeah, all right. So let's scroll up. But this is the whole process what you should take for ideation, and this is the whole process I would take, and you guys could take too. So yeah. All right. So what it did was it made a subscription. I'm gonna hit E again. All right. So what I'm gonna do is just scroll down. I'm gonna basically copy this. I'm gonna paste this here. And what I'm gonna now do is just tell it. You can see that we have actual article links, so these are real links. This isn't fake stuff. So yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is just now have it. Basically tell it to remove the scene. So I'm gonna just make this a little bit bigger. Remove the scenes, and just give me over the script and article sources. Pull from articles for the description. Give me the voiceover to copy to my voiceover software. Alright, so what I'm just going to do is just tell it to remove the scenes. Give this ChatGPT. So what ChatGPT is going to do is just go ahead and remove the scenes from the script. And so your grandma Jory over here. So you see it goes ahead and now remove the scene. So what I'm basically going to do is just copy this right here, copy this script again, and just give it back to AI. So what AI is going to do is just remove it. So I'm going to just copy it right here, just give it back to AI, tell it to remove the scenes and segments, make this a little bit larger, tell it to remove the scenes and segments numbers from the script, Just give me back the script. Alright, so what it's gonna do is just give me back the script. Alright, so it's gonna go ahead and now remove the scenes and segments and just give me back the script. So we now have the whole script, so the script's right here. So all we could just do is go in and copy and paste it over to your voiceover software, and I'm now gonna basically edit. Give me the source links. Write me a description with source links to it and hashtags. Optimize full YouTube shorts description. Alright, so it's now going to basically write me a full optimized YouTube source description with the source links to it. So you see that it pulled it from this. And yeah, as long as YouTube can see that it's not fake, everything falls on our term, we're good. So yeah, so easy right here. Christine's jewelry right here. You can see that this is an actual website. This is real. It's not none is fake. So as long as the viewers can see everything, you can see if we open this up right here, it's actually real. Nothing's fake. So yeah. Alright, so if you guys like this video, I will be doing more ideation streams like this. And yeah, so this is just how I ideate and what y'all could use. So you can see right that this is all real. This basically pull facts from Google. So yeah, what is what we use for the script. So yeah, the script is right here. And we could just copy and paste the script over to our AI voiceover software and you could go ahead and use it. So yeah, so like I said, this is the tool that I use for ideation. I use this tool right here. So this was the full process I basically took for it. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And this is what we basically use. So let me go to E again. Hit E so you can see this everything top performing title stories right here. So you see that we basically pulled everything from search. We gave it to this. And you can see that I basically use this. But yeah, alright. So also which hook type did you use for the script? So what I'm going to basically do is ask it for the hook type it basically used for the script. And it's going to basically tell us what hook type did it use for the script. Alright, so there's an error. And yeah, so like I said, guys, I'm good though. I'm gonna make more videos like this. So this is how I ideate. So yeah, so if you guys want to make more accounts with this tool, all you basically got to do is let me exit that. I mean next. Alright, so all you just basically do is you would just come over to the site. So you would just come over to the site on the we could just use my main. Alright, you'll just come over to the site. You'll basically come in here. Alright, you would basically come to the site called temporary mail. It works well for you guys, so you just come over there. Alright, what you're gonna do is just come over to the site, right? You're gonna now come over to the site, right? Alright, so we're gonna sign out. I'm just gonna sign out. Alright, so I'm gonna sign out real quick. And yeah, I'm gonna sign up real quick. I'm gonna sign out though, so I can sign in again. Back to the home page. Alright, so all you're just gonna do is go to this right here. And if you have no research, what you're gonna do is go to create. You're gonna now create it, generate right here. So it's gonna allow us to generate. Alright, let's go to create, generate. Alright, so error database opening. Let's refresh. Alright, so let's go to mail right here. And let's just open it up right here. Alright, you can see that we should have it. Alright, no email selected. Please go to create. Random. Alright, so what you're going to do is go to Gmail generator, email, Outlook. Alright, so what you're going to do is just go to Google. You're just going to go to here. And there's, like I said, there's a lot of sites out there y'all could use. But for me, I'm just using Gmail for today. Since this other one is not working. So, yeah. Also, what you guys could do is also come over to ChatGPT and just have ChatGPT pull more sites. So I could just go there, pull me more email sites like this with Gmail and Outlook. Alright, so what we're going to do is try to pull me more sites like this. So yeah, so you can see it's going to pull me this one. So it's going to pull me this one right here. So yeah, so I'm just going to have it. We're going to open this up. Alright, so you can see right here, it pulls me this. So you can also go to here, and yeah. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just now just go to I'm just now just gonna go to this email, and I'm gonna just hit I'm gonna just hit this copy right here, of course. All right, so we just want to now copy this right here. I really copy this, and we just want to go to the site. We could just now paste it. All right, so what I'm just going to do is use this password, and we're just going to sign up. All right, so this is all right, so let's just go to here. Let's just hit create, Command C, Control V if you're on PC. Paste it here, sign up. All right, so validate the email. All right, so it's not letting us. So we're just going to use this. All right, so let me go to Gmail Nader. All right, let's try again. Let's try again. So we're just going to go to this. I believe it should work. Paste it here. All right, so we're just going to hit go. All right, so what I'm going to do is just now come back over to this, and I'm gonna just paste this email here. So I'm gonna just hit sign up. You can see it's now gonna send us a code, and we're just gonna verify, right? So I'm gonna verify and sign up. And yeah, see, so it's now gonna basically say successful. All right. It says in error status. All right, yeah. So you just sign up right here and use this, and yeah. So you use this email right here. Of course, this site's probably down right now, and yeah, it's probably down. It's down. The date is probably down right now, but yeah, it's the site I'll use, and I'll use this right here. So yeah. All right. So if you guys like today's stream, be sure to drop a like. I'll be making more streams like this soon in the future. Let me actually go to my phone and see if I could go to use the site. So let me go to my phone Let me go to my phone and see if I can use the site. Yeah. If not, then the site's down and they're probably updating some features on here. So yeah, it'll probably be back up soon though, for sure. It'll probably be back up soon. So yeah, let me go. Let me go check on my phone and see it. I'm gonna be right back. Just stay there. Let me see right here. All right, so I'm about to go on my phone and check some. So we're just gonna see if the site's working for y'all because it could be my PC or I just want to see some. All right, so it's my PC. It's cool though. It's good, and yeah. All right, so it was my PC. Yep, it's my PC. The site's cool. So it just gave me this email right here. So guys, you could go ahead and use. I'll advise y'all using Windows 10. I'm not sure if you should use a Mac because what just happened. So you might want to use a Windows 10. And yeah, so you see right here. So it gives an error, but that's how I ideate, and that's how I can repeat everything. So I will be sharing this chat with y'all. I will be trying to share this with y'all so y'all can check it out at. It'll be below the stream. So yeah, anyone could view it. Yup, anyone could view it. So it'll be below the stream. And I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Thanks for tuning in today's ideation session. So if you learned a lot, it's the full method of what you should do. So if you start a new channel, this is what you would do to ideate. And yeah, we could use other tools. All you're just doing is basically bringing the tools, your pillars, and you're basically going through each pillar and finding keywords to YouTube. So yeah, so you're basically repeating the same thing, and you're doing it over and over again. That's what you should do. If you don't do it, then you, bro. You feel me? You won't be the one. But and then yeah, like, try, bro. And yeah, I'm out. Hope y'all enjoyed today's. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. This was the video on how to ideate. So my MacBook did crash, but y'all made it through. And the ones who made it through, like I said, will be the ones who get far. So yeah, the ones, and like I said, YouTube is a hard game, but it gets easier as time go on. And yeah, so that's the full method of what you should take and what you should do to ideate. And the only site you need is, like I said, the only site you need is Flow. You can use Flow.io. This is the only site you need. So yeah, so and this is the only site you should be using if you're doing ideation. So which I showed you the way to create. I'm gonna show y'all in the way next how to create unlimited accounts. So I found this. I basically found the site. So if you're wondering, oh, how did you find the site, bro? How did you find it? I found it through ChatGPT. So me fucking around with it. So I'm gonna show you exactly how I found it. So I'm gonna show you the chat. So what I basically was telling it to do is just give me over lots of sites. So I basically just told it this. So let me show y'all. So let's scroll up. So what I basically told it was, I told it that I needed more sites. So I said, I need more AI agents, just like this one. And I said, send me more, send me more. So I will just share this in the description so y'all can check it out as well too. So that's why I basically telling it. I said, give me more AI agents like Manuel's. So it just sent me over this links. So I was over here fucking around with it, and it sent me these links right here. So what I basically did was I opened it up, and Flow came up, and yeah. So like I said, all the links will be in the description. These are mostly the AI agents I just found, and I will be linking more in the description. So yeah. All right. So like I said, it's how you ideate, and you don't gotta I'm not here to overcomplicate YouTube. I know I'm way ahead than most of those fucking cool gurus out there, bro. And yeah, I'm way ahead of them, bro. Their methods they're way behind, and some of them never touch my skill set level, and they will never be as good as me, bro. And I don't mean to compare, but I'm letting y'all know them fuckers will never be as good as me, bro. So don't compare me to them motherfuckers. I have different methods in them. Two our methods right here. My methods on my channel is two different. We're two different people, so don't compare me to a fucking guru. I'm not a fucking coach. I'm not a fake coach. I don't sell no fucking course. You know, everything over there they sell is fake. They sell you courses. That's what they do. Me, I'm not selling you shit. I'm just giving this off the top of my head. You feel me? Of what I know and what I learned. So yeah. So and it works. All right. So let's also go to here. I'm gonna just now link it here. I'm gonna now link it here. So yeah. So it's not linked. So go ahead and check it out. Check out the chat I have Flow. I'm also gonna give you this chat over to the AI agent. So yeah. So I'm basically gonna give you this, share this to y'all, and yeah. So I'm out. And like I said, don't ask no guru for help. My streams are here to help y'all, and I will try to post this in long form for y'all, but I'm out. Alright, so if we go to T right here, I'm also scroll down, and I'm also scroll up again. Alright, so yeah, so like I said, ideation is key. If you want to go viral, if you want to have your success to have your success, you want to do ideation before you go to edit the video. Ideation is key, so it's a smart move you do. So yeah, so you might want to take that serious because if you have a great idea, that could be the idea that could get you 100K views and 1 million views without having to post over thousands or hundreds of videos. So it only takes one viral hit, and with a good idea, mediocre idea, that video's gonna go viral. But yeah, I'm out, and I'm gonna see you on the next stream, and I hope y'all enjoyed this one.